Good morning, Dr. Rahul.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
It's nice to have you on this web meeting. And Dr. Rahul Wani is President-elect of Navi Mumbai Obstetric and Gynecological Society. And he is a medical legal counselor. He has done his LLB and Masters in Law, that is LLM. And he is associated with us in V&S Medical Legal Consultancy firm. So welcome, Dr. Rahul.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, as we all know that you have been standing for Vice President post in POXI, and you have been a guiding force for us in medical legal aspects. So we wish you all the best, and we hope that you get elected to this post and keep guiding us to in this field.
Thank you, sir.
Regarding the same, under PCPNDT Act, there was a gadget notification in 2012 regarding Rule 3.3 and Rule 13. The Rule 3.3 restricted a sonologist or radiologist to do sonographies or in only 2 centers in a district. And Rule 13 given direction that any change in the equipment, place or employee, you need to inform the appropriate authority 30 days in advance. Before that, I mean, till those 30 days or you get your registration back, you could not do anything. So what is the status of these amendments, sir, at present?
Okay. Sir, to be precise, on 4th June 2012, there was a notification issued by Government of India, Family and Welfare Health Welfare Department. And in that notification, one Rule 3, subsection 3 was added. And in that section, rule, it was said that no sonologist can register his name as a sonologist in more than 2 places in one district. Now that was immediately challenged. And in a case of Dr. Rajiv Vasant Janskar versus Union of India, it was challenged in Mumbai High Court. And Mumbai High Court gave ad interim relief and gave ad interim stay on this amendment. And following that, in multiple high courts, people went into appeal. So in Delhi, Indian Radiological Association, IRIA, and in Chandigarh also IRIA went against Union of India and others. And in Allahabad, also Dr. Ravi Srivastav, and in Chhattisgarh, R.K. Divakar went into appeal and they challenged. So in all the cases, High Court followed the Mumbai High Court judgment and they grant the stay. Now, this stay was applicable only to different states because the judgment was from High Courts. But court said that everybody will go in every state in the appeal and similar kind of judgment will be there. So to avoid this situation, the court has ordered that as a Union of India is the first party in all the cases. That means this judgment should be applicable all over Union of India. And they directed the Director of Family and Welfare Health Department that you should acknowledge every appropriate authority so that this judgment should be made applicable all over India. So that kind of order was issued on 16th October 2012. And at that time, the director was Dr. Anuradha Vemuri. So under his signature, this order was issued to all appropriate authorities. So if we see today, there is a stay on this amendment that was done in Rule 3/3. Now, second part of this this notification was, there was an amendment in Rule 13. Previously, Rule 13 said that you have to inform any change of equipment, employee or place within 30 days of change. Now it was amended in this Rule 13 in 2012 that you are supposed to inform every change in equipment, employee and place 30 days in advance. Now looking to this, again, this was challenged in all these cases. And again, in this order came from the court that, see, it is unreasonable to predict that when an employee will leave the job. So it is not possible to know in advance. So they have said that in case of change in place or equipment, you are supposed to inform 7 days in advance, 30 days in advance. And
Okay.
if there is sudden change in employee, then you can inform the change to the appropriate authority within 7 days of the change. So in
Okay.
regard to employee, within 7 days of change, and in regard to equipment and place, 7 days in advance. So this was the judgment. Now, it was said in this judgment that sometimes appropriate authority takes time to incorporate this change in the certificate. So in this judgment, it is clarified that if appropriate authority does not incorporate within reasonable time, then you should continue work according to change. So that will not affect your work. So that if you have informed appropriate authority, you can start working as if appropriate authority is already informed. So there is a great relief in this judgment, all judgments by different high courts, and this judgment is applicable all over India as specified by Union of India through the order of Dr. Anuradha Vemmuri on 16th October 2012.
Thank you, sir, for the clarification. This would give relief for a lot of people who have a lot of questions on this.
Yeah, actually, many appropriate authorities even do not know regarding this order. So if there is any problem, any issue with any of our fraternity member, we can definitely guide them. Only 2 days back, I got a call from one place near Gwalior that, sir, our authority is refusing to register me at 2 different places or more than 2 different places as a sonologist. So can you guide us? So in that case, I guided and I sent this copy of order to the gynecologist, and now she is very much happy that her appropriate authority is well convinced by that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And I hope you are there at the Vice President's post and keep guiding us in all our issues like this. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.